Everybody got fights, yeah, but wouldn't know what good advice was. Till they leave him lifeless. Another mama crying, it's another crisis. Lord knows we're just trying to live righteous. Are you willing just to make the sacrifices? I know.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and you're tuned in to Madden 18 on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's Breeze's Saints going up against Rodgers' Packers.
Larry, from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL, there's a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
We all know this soundtrack in a minute, bro.
Packers, and the green and gold came
mad
out
at thing
of the
with
tunnel
no
a short
awards
time
for
ago,
real.
and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Hey, still, you in there? Hey, still, you ain't in the broadcast yet?
And the D looking like they may blitz. On first down, Breeze. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 40.
Good shit, bro. I should have had an interception, though. Don't do that no more.
22. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now a play fake here on first down. Room to run inside the 40. And it's caught. Kobe Flainer. And he's brought down. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. A first carry now for Adrian Peterson. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be
I shade off that nigga.
Scrimmage.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Now Breeze on the bootleg. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. And
oh, my God.
On the deep ball.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot.
Yeah, I should have had the interception. I hit the triangle.
The defense able to recover, bat it free. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Here's Rodgers. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Only 3 there on the screen at second down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Now the first carry for
I think he got my way.
Nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that total. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack.
Oh,
instead,
good shit.
It's the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain. Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And it's took a shot, couldn't connect.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest.
Oh, man.
Guys, but if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second.
Almost, sir.
Tough catch, though, falls incomplete. So the
They
folks
should've.
in the stands this afternoon, they're happy about that one. Their guys get the early advantage after the opening drive field goal.
And they should be happy. Their guys
Boy, that should have been a first down.
That's got to give them hope. The good things are in store here today.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Where y'all score when y'all played?
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
What the fuck?
Rather get in the end zone.
What the fuck?
But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Give him 11 yards that time.
You didn't expect that shit. That's what it was.
They'll bring a tight end in.
It's all good.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. Adrian Peterson off to the races. The 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Adrian Peterson, 64 yards. And the Saints have taken the early lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Almost took that shit back.
Getting ready to go as they take the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
He almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete. Third down, Rodgers. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And
come on, man.
Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up fourth down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Here we go on fourth down with Rodgers. Being chased out left. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Now it's Rodgers. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that one falls incomplete. He might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down. To throw, it's Rodgers. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down. And they're going to go soft on the corners. Rodgers now to throw.
Good shit.
Jordan. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface. I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call that they don't care about the situation. They think that that play, at that time, they're going to run it and pick up whatever they need. So maybe that's what influenced him there. I'm guessing because I have no other explanation.
Yeah, that's tough. Own side of the field, that chunk of yardage to pick up. Head scratcher. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to say, as you said,
and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Adrian Peterson with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. With Charles Davis and Brandon Gaudin, it's Saints football to begin quarter number 2, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't
try to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted.
This is such a good defense. This offense is going to try to get the ball to their playmaker in space. So what do? They crowd and send bodies at it. And this one winds up being intercepted.
Oh, shit.
In motion left goes a tight end. Peterson gets the handoff from Breeze. And not much running room.
Good shit, bro.
32. Again, 2nd down.
Well, the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs.
You got me nervous as fuck right now. I ain't gonna bullshit. Shit, this got me so damn nervous right now. You just know how bad it is, dog. You be winning, then motherfuckers trying to wipe back on you.
Yeah, nothing good on there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
They'll bring one of the tight ends.
Hey, dog.
Let's eat, fellas. It's time to eat.
They'll run it. Here's Peterson.
There you go. Let's eat a little something.
And it'll bring up 4th down.
Thanks, Tom.
They've been able to contain him. He's had a heck of a game, and maybe he's getting a little bit tired.
Don't that shit up.
I always think back to what all those old coaches say? The ball's not that heavy. Keep carrying it, kid.
Hold on, man. I'm putting on my beer calling me.
Running for it. Here's Peterson. Give him 8 on the game there. And that leads to New Orleans first down.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. The Saints put up 29 points a game last year, second only to the Falcons, and they're in range to get some points on this drive as well. 1st and 10. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll fake to Peterson, and now Breeze toward the center of the field, but
man,
it's
let's up
incomplete.
that shit, man.
The tight end Josh Hill was the target, and it's 3rd down.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Now Breeze on 3rd down. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the 1st down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. On 4th down, off goes Drew Brees, and on comes the Saints kicker, Will Lutz, for the field goal attempt. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And Lutz's kick is good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So a good kick that time, and he's able to redeem himself from the previous miss.
And fortunately for him, he got the chance to do that not long after missing the first time. Sometimes a whole game goes by, and you don't get that chance at all. So you keep it with you till the next time you take the field.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some time.
And he's taken down here by the Saints.
Come on, man. He behind me.
In there to bring him down for a
This ain't no
loss of
fucking
7.
2017 shit.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. His throw incomplete. A minute 59 to go in the first half. We're back to Lambeau following these words. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. And he couldn't.
Come on, man.
Contact. Incomplete. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach have already made that decision.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Part of what we just
Man, that's
saw,
the 21. Needs the possession right
a
here.
team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they throw the pick six and get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Set to return, this is Jeff Janis. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. On second down, Montgomery. And he's got some space here.
Come on, man.
This one across the 45 before he's brought down. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
I think many people thought Ty Montgomery would automatically go back to being a wide receiver this year, but it appears he's going to stay at running back. I know they drafted Jamal Williams from BYU, but Montgomery proving his worth.
And he proved it, yeah.
Nobody coming down with shit.
Yards per carry, fourth best in the league. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Rodgers going to give this one to Montgomery. Able to corral him right at the midfield stripe following the sparkling display of footwork. Calling about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Read it well, and it's picked. Past the 20, 10, and he will take this.
Hey, youngest running back, bro. That's a good-ass game, man. Exactly. Same shit I said. I ain't have it. First game of the day. Oh, no. That's skunk. Y'all already know. Hey, look, but I ain't running from nothing. I'm going to keep this shit rolling. I mean, that's 21 skunk.
They ain't seen it when a young, higher grinding. It's okay, yeah. Either way, young, getting paid, yeah. I heard he mad at me cause of poppin'. They don't wanna put some money in my pockets. It's okay.
Damn, I'm sorry to hear that.
Either way, a hater always gonna hate, yeah. Mad at me cause I'm tryna feed my I'm supposed to make it out and I don't bring my No way, yeah. They ones and they here to stay, yeah. I heard he's always hating, said I never make it. I heard he's always talking with them. It's okay, yeah. It's okay, yeah. I heard he's mad at me cause I'm getting money. I heard he's mad at me cause he's on me. It's okay, yeah. It's okay, yeah.
I heard he tryna lie me, but I ain't no dummy. It's okay though, got it, you really want it. I spent 13 on the ring and now I feel unlucky. Hey, she love my diamond ring, she said she wanna touch it. It's okay, I get 30K just to hit the stage. Hit my Michael J. I get cake, I cannot complain. Been finessing since I was a kid in the 2nd grade. Selling lemonade, get paid. Hold up, wait, can I get paid? Yawn, in a break, feel like I'm in space. See a snake.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. 2 teams will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's Breeze's Saints going up against Rodgers' Packers.
This
All right, youngest. That's it, bro.
1957. We are inside.
That was a hell of an ass
legendary
whooping you just
Lambeau
gave me.
Field
But now I got to
here
return
in
the
Green
favor.
Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay. And this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And Peterson, what happened? He lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. Steps away to his left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left. They start the drive with Peterson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Now Brees throwing on second down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Morgan Burnett, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Cameron Jordan in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Rodgers throwing on 3rd and long. And an alley to run. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It'll be a gain of 11, and it'll be 4th down. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. He's got his target. It's Cobb. 13 yards there on the pickup, and that leads to a Green Bay first.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down. On second down, here's Rodgers. Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted.
Oh, you caught that shit out of bounds. Like,
interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
And getting a look at the Wildcat here. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And they're definitely showing blitz here. Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. See if they stay on the ground for second down. They run again with Peterson. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
But forget about finding a lane there. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Probably fortunate he's able to hold on to the football.
Now Breeze. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Throwing on first down is Breeze. That is incomplete.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Breeze again here on 2nd and 10.
Oh, man.
And it's incomplete. Kobe Fleener, the tight end, his intended target. And that'll make it third down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass. Accelerating, and off he goes. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 67 yards. And the Saints have taken the early lead. And there the counter play proves successful for the touchdown. What typically makes a counter play in general successful, Charles?
But what you're trying to do, Brandon, is to get the team moving in one direction, meaning the defense. Get them going in one direction and then wall them off with your blocking and bring it back in the other direction. That way, you don't actually have to punish them with your blocking. You just position them. And if you have any kind of a good back, they'll take full advantage of it and gain good yardage.
Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Shift together here from the D-line. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. To throw is Rodgers. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Nice job there defensively on 3rd down. Not only did they string the play out, but they didn't allow any room for a cutback. Really well organized on the defensive side.
This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And Adams has it complete. 20, 10, And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Davante Adams, 78 yards. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days. Offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. And it's Clinton Dix with a pick. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Big boys down there in the trenches, and a nice play to stop them cold. Nothing there.
Yeah, when you talk about big boys, you're talking about those defensive tackles, those nose tackles. They're not just big, they're immense. And what a big-time play there.
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. He's going to rifle one deep. This will be caught by Nelson for a Packer touchdown. Jordy Nelson, 41 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Crosby on now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. The Saints coming out now to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. A good pick up there, 26 yards. They go play action here on 1st down.
Come on, man.
But it's incomplete.
Yes,
One thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the 1st half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing. And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard.
Now Breeze lost the football. They'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. But the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Morgan Burnett. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 5.
Well, so many times defensive backs get caught playing the man rather than the football, but not in this case. That's an excellent play. Did exactly what you're supposed to do. Attack the football and help break up the pass.
And, yep, as a result, knocks it down. And they're going to go soft on the corners. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. It's caught. Nelson. The old connection, Rodgers to Nelson, getting Green Bay a first down.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. 2nd down now after the incompletion. To throw is Rodgers. Throwing again. This is Cobb with a catch right side. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That one goes for 36 yards.
And depending on the type of screen called, especially when you're throwing it with one of your wideouts, it's different blocking. Sometimes you get great blocking from the other wide receivers helping you. And how about sometimes getting it from the offensive linemen who sell it like a regular screen pass and then get out in front of the receiver and help him get downfield.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Lambeau following these words. On 1st down, Rodgers. Caught by Nelson left side. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. It kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. A great read, and it's picked off. And now nothing but green ahead of him. 30, 10, 5. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Oh, come on, man.
Down to the 30-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. Lets it go for Nelson. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball. Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Oh, hell no.
Pushes way forward here for a good little gain. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. The Packers on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. On third down, they go Montgomery. And some room to roam now. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Ty Montgomery, 26 yards. And the Packers have moved out in front. And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half. Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Crosby on now to kick it away.
Oh, damn.
This fielded at the 2. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring
straight up. She 100 with it.
Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Oh, man, that was perfect. You heard that boy feelings just now.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it's caught. Kobe Flainer. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. On first down, Breeze. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a
kind of caught me in my feelings the first game. That was my first game of the day.
To bring in the football. Really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. He's going to sling it, and that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas.
Enough said.
Final seconds of the first half, and the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Now the Packers get set to go. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you. I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
There's the push to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Manti Te'o. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Peterson. Finding room inside the 40. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. Adrian Peterson.
This is some bullshit, boy, I swear.
And the Saints have moved out in front. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is making sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Rodgers now to throw. Looking deep for Adams. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off with great anticipation. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Some bullshit.
Interception woes, they just continue.
Oh, hell nah, I put some time out and shit.
At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think
Hit the button by accident.
Once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit, but as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any
Man, this shit's not crazy.
Get to the second level, because sometimes
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Clay Matthews in from
I ain't letting that go down.
He's able to drop it.
I told you I can't let you beat me twice, man.
Here comes the D swarming to the line. Off the play fake to Peterson. Here's Breeze to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Good defense.
And it falls down incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And it's third down.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered. He's able to get a hand in and knock it away.
Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze.
Oh, my God. Man. Bro, they been letting you get that tap up all day long, man.
It's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on third down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. Here's Thomas Morstead now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
Sure is.
They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch.
And Rodgers is going to go down.
Yeah.
You're always trying to cool off, trying to get throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Throwing now is Rodgers. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Adrian Peterson with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. And they're going to go soft on the corners. Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. Looking deep downfield. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. To throw, it's Rodgers. Had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now fourth down.
I would dare say that these guys will have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. Here we go on fourth down with Rodgers. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And able to break one tackle.
Oh, no. He got the first.
But a nice little game.
He got the first. He pulled up to the first. Oh, no. They ain't going to let me challenge it.
And a great spot to start this drive from here. A toss play. This is Peterson. And some room to maneuver. And he's brought down. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
In motion left goes a tight end. They run again on first down, Peterson. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
I once had a defensive player in the NFL tell me, if I beat and dominate the guy across from me, I'm helping my team. But winning one-on-one battles is always a part of the game. But when you have good team defense,
interception time. Let's get this ball out the sky. He won't let it go.
But he didn't get away because the rest of the guys arrived to put
him on
the
it's coming.
ground.
We know where he's throwing it to.
A 10th carry now for Peterson. A big hit. Knocked down sideways. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down.
Get this ball back, fellas. He gonna throw it. He gonna test you out.
Now Breeze on third down. And he's got it over the middle. Flainer. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll run for it. Peterson.
That's some bullshit.
He was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. The gain of 5 that time gives them the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. They'll come up now in the Wildcat package. They'll run for it with Peterson. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Adrian Peterson, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Saints add on to their lead. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
This is some
Opted to run
bullshit.
for it. The decision a good one, picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
319.
Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Rodgers now on first down. He's going to look deep down the field. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Randall Cobb, 61 yards. And the Packers get a score closer. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we
Game
brought
is far from
analytics
over,
into
brother.
the game, and
That's all I'm
someone
gonna tell
has
you.
said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball,
It's that
which is what
time,
we
bro.
saw
You
here.
already know.
I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time.
Hey, what the bullshit?
I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on first and 10.
I'm going to get the ball. Look, I'm going to get this ball back before we get to the 3:30 mark.
Looks like the defense
I'm going to just let you know that much.
Here. Again, Peterson. Open space inside the 10.
I'm going to get the ball before 3:30. I am.
For the Saints touchdown. Adrian Peterson, a 23-yard run. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Lutz to try to add the PAT.
Just remember who you're dealing with. Just remember who you're dealing with.
Now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points.
Dump that in the trash can. Oh, no, man. I'm not liking this.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off.
Oh, yeah, this is where you really fucked up.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Rodgers now on first down. They'll rifle this one deep right side.
Come on, man.
Away and incomplete. Geronimo Allison, the intended target. And it's second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Geronimo Allison, the target there. Third down here.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but and now here is another interception. Able to get there and pick it, and he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. Yeah, that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And incomplete.
Come on, y'all.
Made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
My
Well, I
goodness.
guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Now Rodgers got to have this one. And it is incomplete. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off.
That's it, 21.
And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on fourth
I let it
down.
run out.
They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
Let's see how they respond now. Now Peterson. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. And in this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
So this nigga breaks all front and tackles like
first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball.
And he is into
this
the
shit,
end
man.
zone.
I'm gonna white flag this bitch. Always. This shit here, you got me up out of there twice.
Like the way it
I
sounds,
see
Shorty?
you in. Yeah, man. I'm gonna have to bring another team with you, man. Yeah, he did. He did. No denying it.
It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon.
Yeah, I'm coming back. You don't run from shit, nigga.
Out of here like I ain't that savage. It's like I'm at the studio with Michael. You can hear me dancing on the beat. Bam, about to put a mansion on the beach. 100 Latins in your lobby. That's what happens when you're around with body. And I put that my mommy.
Nah, I ain't gonna do Buffalo. That's you.
I can just make a dance that goes with this song. Then I'ma be on. Basic, gon' dance to it. Basic, everywhere, gon' dance to it. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe for a minute. White Range Rover.
Hey, where Master Steve been at? Anybody seen Master Steve?
Let me breathe for a minute, man.
Everybody say Master Steve? Y'all heard from that nigga? He get a new bag yet? Good shit.
I got 2 shows, I'm about to pitch another. Throwing alley-oops to my brothers. We all shine, nobody victims. I'm on these sweatsuits, black Pippins. I swag different. That's why the money in the bag.
Hello,
Is Devin taking a nap?
You're tuned in to
Is
the
Devin asleep?
NFL on EA Sports. Today's game is an NFC South divisional matchup featuring 2 good running backs. One a bruiser, the other a burner. It's Mark Ingram going up against Devontae Freeman.
All right, we appreciate it, Larry. It's our exclusive.
This your first time hitting Charlotte, or you've been hitting Charlotte for a minute?
EA Sports. A few moments ago, it was Desmond Trufant of the Falcons making their way out of the tunnel.
Oh, no, man, don't do it.
Sold-out crowd as his guys get set to do battle with Drew Brees
She's
and
going
the New Orleans
crazy. She done
Saints.
been hypnotized. These are just telltale signs that open the door to the crazy shit, bro. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Blitz.
Do what you do, though, cuz.
Now a run with Peterson. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him
Yeah,
at the
man,
line of
this shit.
scrimmage on the
I'm
first
killing
play
all
of
that
the
this game, bro.
afternoon.
This shit dead, folks.
Off the corner. Where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time.
I'm be
That's
like, AP
exactly
who?
where he
That's-
came from, but it's not
that's what I gotta
something that you
carry this
normally
life.
see. Most of the time, we're thinking about those guys covering pass catchers. In this case, he was a big factor in the run game.
Oh, my God.
Adrian Peterson. He's at the 40, the 20, 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. Adrian Peterson, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Saints have taken the early lead. And personally, what a start for him to get in the end zone from that distance here on the first drive.
And it has the defense
It really
tearing up
is.
their defensive goals for the game, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Because
they are right now.
nowadays, when we talk to all the coaches, they don't talk about limiting yards per carry and those things. They just talk about limiting explosive plays, whether it's through the air or on the ground. And anything an explosive play on the ground, usually, 10, 12-yard runs. This one was way more than that. They've got to go back to the drawing board and try and shut it down.
And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Nobody.
And they're going to go soft on the corners. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone. Julio Jones, an 80-yard touchdown.
Oh, man.
The Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Now Matt Bryant on for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
How you think I feel about this run shit you've been doing?
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They run the counter now. It's Peterson. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
On 2nd down, Peterson. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. 3rd down, it's Adrian Peterson. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. Fresh set of downs here. And the defense definitely showing blitz here. Now Breeze on the bootleg. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
He's going to go up top for the end zone.
Pass interference?
So took a shot on
like shit.
Couldn't connect.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
Shift together here from the D-line. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Throwing again. Ryan. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position. Couldn't hold on. 3rd down.
But one thing's for sure. When you've got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. On 3rd down, Ryan. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
And especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one. So on 4th down, off goes Matt Ryan, and on is another Matt Bryant. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And the 42-year-old veteran's kick is up and good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they had great field position, but a three-play drive that actually goes backwards, and then they kick the field goal.
And I think the key sequence in there, the key phrase you just gave us, a three-play drive. Had the momentum, great field position, unable to move the football.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Hey, bro, how you be doing that shit right there?
Set to trot out there.
Young. Yo. Okay.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll set them back 5. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Following the penalty, it's Peterson. And he's going to get this one.
Hey.
That one good
Devin,
for 16.
you ain't give us some.
And it is still early, just the first quarter. But you start prorating the numbers, and we might be in for some history. I mean, that last run puts him over 100 yards already, and we've still got 3 quarters to go.
They run. Peterson. Adrian Peterson off to the races. Past the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Adrian Peterson with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Saints have taken the lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
That nigga be running with AP all day, man. That AP boy got something sweet with him. I ain't lying to you, boy.
How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them.
After both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. It's a foot race. The 40, 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. Andre Roberts, 99 yards. And the Falcons are in for 6. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
Bryant now to tack on the extra point. And his kick is no good. It's an early miss. We'll see if that has any ramifications later here as the afternoon wears on.
Hey, give her one. Stop all that whining and crying.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. This is fielded a couple yards deep. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Here's Peterson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Now Breeze throwing on second down. It's complete. Flater, right side. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
Play action. Breeze. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You gotta let
now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Grady Jarrett able to slump him from that defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2, but they face a second and long to start things out.
Devin, what's the ice and water in here for me? Please.
Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. Room here to run. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And just like that, it's third down.
In today's NFL, when you get teams in long yardage situations with your defense, you're really going to go to your speed packages. You're going to get smaller, lighter guys on the field in order to cover the expected pass. So they might want to run the ball against a smaller, lighter lineup with your big guys, and that's exactly what happened.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. He rifles one that's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
He's got it, and it's now a 21-16 lead.
You already had one. And so did your sister. Put it back.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Here's Ryan to throw. He's got a man, complete. That goes for a gain of 31.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Taylor Gabriel, 48 yards.
Open your mouth.
And the Falcons are in for 6.
You eating one after I told you no? Come here. Go give me some water. Fill it up. Ice and water.
And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his second extra point here in the first half. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
Put some more water in it. It's not fair.
Bring a tight end in motion left. They give it to Peterson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Handoff comes to Peterson. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11.
When the 4-3 defense is functioning really well, you know he stays what we call clean and no one gets to him. The guy playing the middle linebacker position, the guy we call Mike.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, New Orleans. Kobe Fleener, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Saints are able to cash in for 6.
Other way.
Coming into the year, Breeze, 465 touchdown passes. Add another one to the total.
You know, it's funny. I just talked with his college head coach, and he told me that when Drew was a sophomore at Purdue, they weren't sure he was truly the starter, even though he started the opening game. And he made a play early in that one where the coach got on the headset and told the rest of the staff, well, fellas, we found our quarterback. Now we got to make sure we find the rest of our team.
Breeze hasn't looked back since.
Be right there on yourself.
And that'll make this a 6-point game.
You had got that piece of chocolate after I told you no, right? You still hungry. But I told you no, though, right?
Instead, the punter out to
I said no.
kick it
You heard
off.
me say no, right?
So out
Going
come the
upstairs.
Falcons now.
Go to your room.
Now Ryan on first down. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. Pushing through tacklers at the 30. A first down screen pass, good for 5.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
No.
Now Ryan. And it's complete. Hooper. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
No, not that one.
First down, Ryan to his young tight end, Hooper. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. He's airing it out for Sanu. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there. That'll bring up second down.
We all know how important momentum is in a game, and when an offense decides to take a deep shot downfield, they're trying to create a big play and put doubt in the defense's mind the rest of the ball game. And in this case, the defense won the battle, batted the ball away deep downfield. So guess what? The momentum now quickly.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout.
No.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. And his throw is incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. And that'll bring up second down.
You go upstairs to your room, too. So I know you got a piece of chocolate. I ain't see you with it. Go upstairs.
Contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to hold that one in.
Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Vic Beasley in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards. On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas.
That's some bullshit, bro.
The 20, 10, 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Michael Thomas, 93 yards. No good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. And here now come the Falcons. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to let it go again. And his pass is intercepted.
Oh, shit, bro.
A great read, and it's picked off. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Come on, man.
Now the second
what type of shit is this?
Today, that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turns into a nice play.
Yeah, man.
10 yards, second down.
It's one of them things, bro. I can't get mad at it.
They may blitz.
My man Terry got it today.
And
He just on some whole other shit. Mad level.
On second down, they'll try and run the counter. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2.
Not even that time. I couldn't even get the damn false fumble. What type of bullshit is this?
Breeze now. Buying time to his left. Now Breeze lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Mohamed Sanu, 29 yards. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score.
Boy, Terry, you've been getting all game, all luck, all love, all day, bro.
A game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
You're getting that crazy-ass love shit all game, man. For the past 2 games, this is game number 3.
But they're going to line up for the onside kick.
Shit been gone crazy. I feel you.
And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
First down, here's the run with Peterson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
This is what I'm talking about.
They'll fake to Peterson, and now Breeze going up top. So the long attempt falls instantly to the ground, and it brings up third.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
The Saints on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 11.
All right, y'all. Take this shit out of the sky. Let me see what you're about now. We got 25 seconds to score a touchdown.
He's going to let this one go deep. And it's
come on, man.
Incomplete.
Come here, you two.
The initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air,
what's wrong?
And knocks it away.
You hurt your leg? Let me ask you this question. Would you have hurt your leg? Would y'all got in trouble if y'all would have took y'all nap like I told you to?
They'll go for it. It's Breeze.
Come on, man. That's the type of shit I'm talking about. I'm standing there.
As it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now a play fake here on first down. Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas as the first half is winding down. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And
hey,
the lead is now 13.
Get up on this couch and sit down.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. This is fielded at the goal line. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And they can't get the long connection as it falls incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off with great anticipation. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. If you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently, since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
That one goes for 24 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Charles,
he's thrown 5 picks in a game before.
Everybody in the game?
That one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offense coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead,
so I'm about to play somebody else, ain't I? Somebody else about to play me under your name.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And that play went nowhere. Losing
all right, I'll play your cousin.
Back at the 36. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
All right, well.
The throw is Ryan.
Yeah.
The left side completion to Jones. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
You're going to have to show me then.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number 1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a 1st down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I will
we're about to see then.
On 2nd down, Ryan. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. A.J. Klein able to get in there and drop him for a 2-yard loss. On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman.
What I need YouTube for? What I need YouTube for?
Down at the 28-yard line. 7
I'm
yards
Jackson.
there,
Wow. He must have whooped your ass before then. All right. Right.
Throw on 1st down with Ryan.
Yeah, well, your people going to have to show me then.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on to it at 2nd down.
Okay, well, we're going to see. Well, if I win, if I win, you can get the fuck out the party. How about that?
Exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
Okay.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback
boy, I
and
tell
receiver
you.
dominated. And the hit
Come on,
charted
man.
loose. It's incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty
This
good.
nigga, I don't even.
Well, this drive,
I don't even.
2 of 2 on 3rd down.
Who is that youngest in charge? This nigga, bro. All right, never mind. Now I know who. Now I know who talking. That nigga still butthurt, bro. This nigga butthurt, bro. He butthurt. I'm muting your bitch ass. That nigga butthurt because I blew his ass out last time we played. He butthurt.
They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan looking deep, and now here's another interception.
You talking about dang,
bruh.
that nigga butthurt. He butthurt because he was getting his ass stomped on last time I played him. Kicking that nigga head in. Weak ass nigga.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left.
Beat the brakes off that nigga.
Peterson gets the handoff from Breeze. And nice yardage right off the bat here as he's up to
ain't no YouTube. This Madden 18. This a whole nother Madden.
There on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to lead to a third down. Bree's going to try and throw on third down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thomas. 17 yards on the pickup there, and also a first down. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy, and what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
Off the play fake to Peterson. Here's Breeze to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead.
No, you shouldn't have. You should have did exactly what you did.
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play.
I muted that nigga. I'm done. I don't got nothing to say to that nigga. Now I know who it is. Now I know who it is talking. I ain't got shit to say to that nigga.
Breeze finding Fleener for New Orleans first. And a good quarterback facing zone.
Yeah, that nigga muted, bro. I ain't got nothing to say to him. I know who it is now. Talking crazy like that. That nigga still mad. Nigga, that was so
hey, yo, bro, I'm about to go back, man. I can't play with you, bro. This shit's annoying. I mean, I'm straight up, man. This shit's just straight up annoying. I don't even want to play right. I'm gonna play. I can't play with your ass right now because you just hot, nigga. Oh, I know you are. I'm gonna just catch you with some shit when you back to normal. Right now, you ain't on normal status right now. You just getting everything. Hey, fella, I'll be back. What up, fellas? Hey, shit, what's good with you? Trying to take it easy, huh? Who got a session open? Who got something open? Who ready to get that ass whooped? Oh, I already know. I see Sky in that motherfucker. I see a couple of these niggas. I'm here. You know, I ain't never going on for no drama. I love it. I need more of it. Ain't nobody got a game going right now? Sound like everybody locked up. Baby boy, you playing a rank gag right now, right? Man, what's up with this poker, man? What niggas been on the poker? Nigga, I just went to the car to get my wife bonnet for her hair. And came back and they said, yo, baby boy said he was done. He rolled out. I was like, damn. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, you sound like me for real. Yeah. Nah, I got you, bro. Hey, look, I was tired as fuck with the self. Like when I came in, I just woke up on some blind shit because like You know what I'm saying, for the last 2 weeks, my damn self. I've been out there, you know what I'm saying, you know what I do. You know what I'm saying, I had to just like get that cert in and knock that out. And had to do a whole boatload of testing and writing programs, nigga, every day, nigga. It felt like worse than college, man. I ain't lying to you. I mean, it was 150 pages. Like, you had to take in, read, know, and understand and comprehend, you know what I'm saying, and bring that shit in the next day and write the program for it. I'm like, God damn. But out of 15 motherfuckers, I was the only one that passed this shit first time around. And the other two motherfuckers that passed, they took that shit like 3 times. I'm like, man. Yeah. Well, shit. Hold up, man. Yo. What's going on, folks? Man, try and get a game in. Who got something open? All right, I'm coming to you now. I got it. I'm on it.